The views expressed are solely those of the speaker and not necessarily those of Paltalk.com, AVM Software, or its advertisers.
News Talk is online. News Talk Online is a production of Paltalk.com, the largest multimedia interactive program on the internet with more than 4 million unique users on demand on iTunes, on demand on YouTube, on demand on my blog, GaryBaumgarten.com, where you're encouraged to post your comments, whether you agree with yours truly or not. And thanks to our good friends at CRN Digital Talk Radio, we're syndicated to an additional 12 million households. I am your host, Gary Baumgarten. I welcome you to the show. Well, you know, for better or for worse, most of the good people of the world are pushing for peace in the Middle East. There are a couple of notable exceptions. Hamas, I don't believe, wants peace. Iran, I don't believe, wants peace. In fact, Iran is a protagonist, using its surrogates to stir stuff up in the Palestinian territories and in Israel and in Syria and in Lebanon. We all know that. That's an old story. Well, we've talked before about this children's television show on Palestinian TV, Hamas TV, where they glorify killing of Jews and so forth. They outdid themselves this time, ladies and gentlemen. It's what I describe on my blog as an inconceivable display of brainwashing of children. I'm having a hard time even expressing myself on this one. They took the son and the daughter of this woman who was a suicide bomber, who blew herself up at an Israeli checkpoint a couple years ago, brought them on the show as special guests, and did a live reenactment of their mother's final moments. The host was speaking very positively about what their mom had done in Arabic. Why, they even had this big bunny mascot there. Isn't this fun, boys and girls? Maybe you could be a suicide bomber when you grow up too. I just can't imagine how this affects the developing minds of the children there in the Palestinian territories. And I just can't imagine how we're going to get peace in the Middle East when we see these kinds of things. It's a little disturbing. I will tell you, this is a reenactment, as real as it may appear to you. What you will see is the exact capture of what Hamas TV had on the air. You will hear it in Arabic. You will see Hebrew subtitles. But that's fine. You don't have to know Arabic. You don't have to know Hebrew to be able to look at what's going on. Now, I want to tell you ahead of time. I want you to pay particular attention to the look on this beautiful boy and this beautiful girl's face when the woman playing their mom blows herself up, because they cut away to get their reaction. Take a look at this. Boaz, could you please play the video? Look at those beautiful kids. The mother prepares herself for martyrdom while the children look.
أبناء الشهيدة المجاهدة البطلة التي صراحة يعني ضحت بكل ما عندها من أجل وطنها، ولم تأبه يعني هم فلذات أكبادها حتى أنها ضحت في سبيل الله، ضحت من أجلهم في سبيل الله. ونحن نقول للمحتل بأننا سنظل على نهجها، على نهج الشهيدة المجاهدة ريم رياش حتى نحرر وطننا من أيديك الغاصبة.
Did you see those beautiful children? Did you see their eyes? It's just disgusting. I mean, this is child abuse as far as I'm concerned, putting those kids through that. And it's not just child abuse to those two kids. It's not just child abuse to the kids who were there on the set to be indoctrinated, to be brainwashed into this loony, kazoonie idea of justice and righteousness. It's child abuse to all the children of the Palestinian territories. It puts into minds that are brought into this world with no hate this horrible feeling against another people. It's terrible, terrible indoctrination. I really wonder whether it's possible, Boaz Frankel, is it even possible when kids are being indoctrinated? How many generations of this has to be flushed through the cycle of life before we're free of this mindset, Boaz?
Well, that's exactly what it is, Gary. It is a mindset, and it's a mindset that actually very few people in the world really and truly understand. We sit here and we, watching this video, Gary. We're and the words by which you describe this video, and I'll bring up some of the phrases you use, which are all correct in my opinion. Child abuse, doctrine, but these are, but it goes far beyond that, Gary. Far, far beyond child abuse. This is the way in this case the Hamas terrorist organization. This is the way they use and brainwash their people to fight the Jewish people, the Israelis living in Israel, in the state of Israel. Now, most people in the Western world, in my opinion, can't even grasp the notion that children will actually support what their mother is doing, going to her death by blowing herself up. I mean, most people here, I mean, can't even comprehend such an act. But this is this